Okay, I have a few final reminders on the content analysis project. Go back to the assignment sheet and make sure you have and include all of the necessary headings. Don't put the entire draft in paragraph form. Make sure it's multimodal. Don't put the entire thing in bullet point form. Make sure it also includes paragraphs. Make sure it also includes multimodal elements. Make sure it includes the data. Don't put all of the data grouped together. I don't want to look at pages and pages and pages and pages and pages of data. I don't even want to look at 2 pages of data. If there's no explanation, then your conclusions are going to be read as weaker because you're not connecting them directly to the data. So don't think the data can stand by itself. Explain it. Explain what we're looking at, explain the conclusions you're drawing and why, and the why should relate back to who is the discourse community of these content creators, what is the information architecture, who is the audience, how are they being engaged with, how is all of this data answering your research question, and why does that matter to content strategy? And then ultimately, what are you adding about content strategy? Okay, so go back to the assignment sheet and make sure that you're meeting all of those criteria before you submit your final draft. For the How to Write guide, the big reminder to make sure everybody remembers, it should be short, it should be geared towards content creators as your reader, and it needs to include sample content that you created for this project. It needs to be created for this project, not something you did for another reason. You don't have to post it live in the real interwebs. It can just be something that you share with me in this document, but it needs to be content that you created just for this project, not content that you're pulling from somewhere else. It needs to be obvious that you created it just for this project so that I know. If you have questions, reach out to me.